Hey, what's up? I'm Heather from Mothership Fitness. Welcome back to Mom, where I show you a sequence of simple but potent moves to help get your body ready for the physical demands that you ask of it, or just to help you move better and feel better. We will get started with a runner lunge and some variations. So we start with the right foot on the floor. We're going to extend the left leg back, okay? And I want you to press your knee toward and over the toe as much as you can, okay? So get there and then keep the back leg extended, top of the left foot pressed to the floor. Now here, depending on the level of tension that you have in your hips, or if you're just getting started, your hips are really tight, then just the fingertips to the floor will help. But I want you to push away from the floor. The more you get into this move, you can press the palms to the floor. Okay, I want you to keep the chest open. Again, press the knee forward, trying to get a little bit over the toes, and the hips stay even forward. Okay, so you don't want to be sitting back, you don't want to be putting any pressure on the tailbone. So here we'll just hold it for a few more seconds. And then we're going to go into like a hip flexor extension. So this is really going to open up the hip flexors. Go back as easily and slowly as you can. Everybody's different. You don't have to come all the way back like this. Keep the palms pressed to the floor and then extend back up. Come back to that starting runner lunge position. Good. Keep the chest open and come back. Each time you might feel a little more depth in this. Forward and back. And here you'll notice some stretching up here in the hip flexors, but then you'll also feel it in the hamstrings. So pretty much every part of the hips in their movement. You're getting warm right now. Let's do one more. Come all the way forward. Back. Good. Okay, so staying forward this way, we're going to do a little rotation. Keep the left palm pressed to the floor. Pick up the right arm. Open up the chest. Let the eyes follow the right hand all the way down. Hold in that position. Good. Really bring the arm back so you feel a squeeze in the shoulder blades. And come back to center. Okay, we're going to switch legs here. Come over this way, left foot to the floor. And again, you might be warm enough now, you can go right to the palms of the floor. Okay, but press that knee forward, trying to get as far toward the toes or over the toes as you can. Okay, press away from the floor and just hold in that position. Good. You're going to keep your butt tight as we go back into that extended front leg version. Again, the toes can come off the floor, the heel stays on the floor. Ease back into the first one. And forward. Good. Keep the palms to the floor as well. Two more. And we'll get our rotation in. Last one. And forward. And again, come as far forward as you can. Okay, hold in that position. Keep the butt tight, keep the back top of the foot to the floor. Keep the right palm pressed to the floor. Open up the left side. Let the eyes follow the hand all the way down through the fingertips. So what we're doing is mostly getting the hip flexors ready for, if you're doing a lot of walking, jumping, just, even sitting, it's going to help you recover and take any pressure off of the low back, okay? So from here, we're going to come into a kneeled position, top of the feet pressed to the floor. Let's bring the fingertips on the outside of the neck here, elbows way out so you feel a good stretch right here in the outer part of the chest. And then we're going to hinge at the hips, let the eyes look forward toward the floor. Keep that butt really tight. And then come all the way up. So it's not a big range of motion, but here you're working on your posture and basically your whole posterior chain. So all the way down your back, through your butt, through your hamstrings. And again, here is where the real strength is. And it might feel like the top of your feet want to come up off of the floor, but don't let that happen. Good. Keep those elbows way out. You'll feel this in the upper body too. You're keeping the chest open and the back nice and tall. Good. 2 more. Good. And then we'll stay in the kneeled position and we're going to go back for a little camel stretch. Okay, so keep the tops of the feet pressed to the floor. Then you're going to sit back. Okay, and then sit all the way up. And this time let's lean back, keep the glutes tight. Your fingertips don't have to touch the floor. You just want to feel that stretch all the way through the hip flexors, down the quads. Good. We'll just do a couple more just to even out everything you just did. Good. From here, I'll face you now. We're going to come back onto the balls of our feet. Let's rock back onto our feet into prayer squat. Okay, press the elbows into the knees and then press the knees back into the elbows. Keep the chest open. Feel the work all the way down the back. Again, you don't feel anything on your tailbone. Sit up nice and tall. Take a couple deep breaths in here. In through the nose and then out through the nose. All right. Thanks for joining me this week. Again, you can do these every day, but I'll have a new sequence for you next Friday. Thanks.